What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are continuing with Smallville as always, and we are on to episode 12 of season 4, and we are absolutely flying through this season, and I am loving every single minute of it. It's been such a change from the darker tone in season 3 to giving it a bit more of a brightness to it and a comedic aspect that I've been enjoying massively. The introduction to Lois Lane has been pivotal in making this season phenomenal, even though she hasn't been in every single episode. Even the episodes she hasn't been in have been fantastic in my opinion. But in the last episode we left off with, we had the reintroduction to Alicia as she came out from Belle Reve, allegedly cured from the craziness and the insanity aspects that we saw prior. And she did definitely seem a lot more put together from the help of Dr. McBride, who seemed to have an obsession with her, which I thought was a really funny twist to add into it. I quite like this character in all honesty. And she rekindled her relationship with Clark, and I thought it was really a really important and vital moment to bring her back, especially with the story revolving around Clark and how he's feeling about not being able to be with anybody due to his powers and his secret about who he really is, and not being able to share that, and the idea that Alicia already knows who he really is and knows his secret and has kept it despite everything that's happened between them is quite a significant factor. So her reappearing is definitely given Clark some enthusiasm, but she definitely took advantage of that, to say the least. It was a really emotional episode, to be honest. I actually really resonated with Alicia in the last one, despite everything that happened, because I feel like in a lot of ways she is trying to be better, and she has gone and got the help. Clark ultimately makes her better, and she just has a connection and an attachment to him. I find it really interesting, and I'm probably going on about it way too much. I spoke about it in detail in the last episode. If you guys haven't checked out already, I did do a reaction to it. But we also have more in regards to Jason and Lana, and what Lana perceived to be the issue regarding their relationship, which definitely isn't the case, and we know that Jason is hiding something, but we just don't know exactly what that is yet. So I'm curious to see if that's going to show up in this episode. And obviously we had Lex and Lionel going at each other yet again, or should I say Lex going at Lionel, because he just does not trust him, as I don't, and I'm sure many of you didn't watching this for the first time. He's still got to win our trust over, despite the very interesting story that is revolving around him right now. So I'm curious to see how that transcends as well. But just before we get into today's episode, guys, I have got a couple of special mentions to get on with, so I want to make sure I highlight that real quickly. There have been a few of you guys that have mentioned this episode in particular, so I want to give a shout out real quick to Crypto Eats the World 3379, Juno Crespo 1774, Ghostzilla UYT, and True Tactive, as this was a special mention from all of you guys. So I'm really excited to check this episode out, especially considering there was quite a few of you that mentioned this one. We haven't had that before. Well, we've only ever had that once, and that was to do with the original season 4 premiere. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this one, and I hope you guys are as well. So without further ado, let's jump into it. I hope you enjoyed the reaction.
Love you, Clark. For as long as I live, I'm never.
Hey, starting with some more stuff. Hey, Lois is back! And every episode Lois is in, I just know it's gonna be elite. Come on, dude, what are you waiting for? Look at her! Everyone's here other than Clark, aren't they? Ah! He even showed up with Alicia! This is gonna be awkward.
First to marry the girl, now he's dating her?
Oh.
That was subtle, Lois.
That's harsh. Don't believe in second chances?
I think I've seen enough for one night.
Lana, wait.
Probably not the time to do this, Alicia.
For what? Trying to kill me or not succeeding?
To prove to you who I really am.
You already have.
If you brought her here.
Jason, listen.
Listen to what? Another apology? You think just because she says she's better that everything's gonna be okay? Come on, man.
Man, people around here are unforgiving right now. And let's be realistic. I feel like every single main character has made some considerable mistakes. Oh no, what's gonna happen now? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Lana?
What's trying to kill Lana? Holy shit. Suffocated her and drowning her. That is some sort of sick torture, man.
Lana?
Oh, and the dust disappears.
Lana?
Man, there's some sort of dust that just killed Lana. It's gotta be witch related, right? Like it has to be. It has to be some sort of witch. Because how else could they just transform into dirt? Or have you got the dirt monster? Meta. Nah, I reckon it has to be something to do with symbol on Lana's back or the witches of her ancestors. So it's gotta be something to do with that.
Yeah, she's fine. I mean, lucky for her, Jason door down.
Only to discover Lana's mystery assailant had some... So, have they arrested your arm ornament yet?
She was just here, and she spent a lot of time focusing on the attacked inside a lock.
Alicia Baker came up more than once in a bunny boiler kind of way.
Oh no, is Alicia gonna get framed for
Ever since
this?
she was prevents her from using her abilities.
And did she also happen to be wearing anything spun you that tail? Because I'm not sure you're thinking with your big...
Just because Alicia says that the bracelet keeps her from teleporting.
She was with me when Lana got attacked.
Yeah, but every second, you have to admit that she can trick in Kirk.
And she did try to carve herself a jack-o'-lana before.
I'm telling you, Alicia couldn't have done this. I know her.
Alicia's gonna get framed for this. No! Because there's no way she could have done it, right? She can't turn into dust. It has to have been something to do with, like, the witch history. Ooh.
I'm getting a funny sense of deja vu here, Mr. Kent.
And Sheriff Doolittle's back.
Different, Sheriff. Alicia did not attack Lana. She was with me.
I better not find out you're covering for that girlfriend of yours, Mr. Only thing keeping me from tossing her tail in jail.
Oh, I think Clark might be lying. I think he might be lying to cover for her because he believes her. He believes in her. Oh, this is gonna go down like a lead balloon.
Tried and convicted.
Sheriff Adams has a
Listen, now an assault charge. What are you doing with this girl, Clark?
problems. And this relationship is not healthy. Why can't you see that?
And Alicia deserves a second chance.
What I don't understand is why do you...
She kept my secret. She got shot protecting me.
What if she attacked Lana the way she did before?
I understand their worry and hesitation, but like they still had this prior to this
Coming from the
scenario.
hotshot college student who ran away from college week. So?
So, they sing group songs. Like the Fritz.
Oh, okay. Enough said. I don't understand why you...
Well, believe it or not, I like spending time with you, little cousin.
Oh yeah, that's the real
I
reason.
buy into your meteors make freaks theory.
It's not just a thicker tried to kill my best friend twice, and it was because of her meteor it did do that. Did you know that Lana's bathroom door was locked? Doesn't matter.
That's what I want to know.
A witch.
Chloe, we need to find out if Alicia's.
Clark, I'm sorry, but even if there was someone else like I have against Lana.
Hey, I finished that op-ed piece, Chloe.
Good question. A witch.
Hey, Lois. I had a feeling I'd bump into you here. I was wondering if you'd like a cup of coffee or something with me, maybe.
Oh.
You know, Lois was just saying she needs to get out more.
It's a date.
Smallville's glory days. Interesting.
I think it is. And I'll tell you about it over coffee.
Tell you what, that guy's a winner.
You were at the Talon last night. Did you see anything suspicious?
Tim is a winner.
Out of the ordinary. But your mother, she was there. She was cleaning up. You were with was in the alley. Maybe they saw something.
Oh no. What was she doing? I don't think... I do not believe she had any part in this. I believe it is completely to do with the witches. I might sound like a moron, but...
You look like a big cat.
I just don't see how it could be her.
You all right?
In the alley behind the Talon when Lana was attacked.
And somebody saw another blonde girl in the alley because it wasn't me. There's bound to be suspicion, Clark.
And you were wearing your bracelet.
Oh no, she took it off. Oh, this doesn't look good.
You lied to me.
I didn't think that I needed it. I couldn't give up my powers. Again, it was worse. What would you do if somebody told you that you couldn't use your abilities?
That's a good point.
Give them away in a second before I'd use them to hurt someone.
Yeah, so would I. I just want people to accept me for who I am. To realize that deep down inside you want that too. So sorry that I didn't tell you about the bracelet.
Please, Alicia, please.
I swear.
I believe her. I want to believe her. I really want to believe her so badly. It can't have been her, right? Like, if her abilities have shifted like that, surely they would have hinted at it before.
Realize that you were attacked in your own apartment, behind a locked door. Spend the evening digging through the university's microfiche? No.
Detective boyfriend. Oh.
Mom.
Why don't Clark and I stay with Lana?
No, not a good idea.
I think that is a great idea. Go.
Just to get Jason away.
All right. I won't be long.
Jason's not happy. God damn it, man! I don't like his character being just Lana's boyfriend right now. Is the mystery killer coming back? Oh no! Come on, Jason! Come on, Jason! Oh, this looks so bad! Leashes. See, look at that, that's like dust! Oh, I'm convinced it's gotta be like some sort of witch stuff, but I don't know what.
Mom, what are you doing?
This bitch is her! It's her!
I phoned Dr. Martin on the way here. He can see you today.
It's his mama.
Hurt worse than football.
Second opinion from a real doctor.
Let it go, Mom.
It's just hard to see you suffering here by yourself. You'd at least think your girlfriend would be here.
You really want to play that
Oh.
Game, Jason. This is your life. You're heading down.
game? Oh, you mean the path you sent me down? The girl you made sure I met in Paris?
Are you serious?
This is a game between
Anyone maneuver
them.
two people meeting and falling in love in Paris.
But she did.
Mrs. Teague, I didn't know you were here.
Well, come in, Lana. We were just talking about you.
Oh man, I think it's Genevieve. I think she did this.
Theory with you? And what did you think? That I had somehow used my Paris at exactly the same time that my son was there?
To answer that.
I think she already has. And sometimes overbearing, especially when it comes to the women thing to do with getting the two of you together. And why my son feels the need to blame me is something you should be asking yourself.
There's so much more to this, man.
If you change your mind about the doctor, then feel better.
I think she did it both. I think she set him up in the first place for some reason, and she's breaking them up now for another. There is something that's going on with Lana's history and her ancestors that's attached to Genevieve. I'm guaranteeing it. And there's some sort of play that she's making now, and everything's working in her favor currently. Genevieve's like the mastermind right now. Oh, I love it!
It won't work.
How does, if it isn't Alicia though, how does she know to set Alicia up?
Had to be able to release bloodstream to dampen my abilities.
I was trying to make a lead bracelet.
Ugly thought.
Where were you last night? Lana's boyfriend was attacked. I was the one who saved him, and I found this in his car.
I didn't do it, Clark. I don't know.
He's getting set up.
It wasn't me.
Alicia, you have to turn yourself in.
Who really did it?
Everybody thinks it's you.
Why, because of my powers? You know what, Clark? Maybe if everybody knew your secret.
Please.
It's really easy for you to say, Clark. How do you think your friends would react if they found out that you were exactly like her?
Happen. We'll explain everything. She'll understand it, and it'll all work out. Just explain it to her.
I understand both of their points of view so clearly.
If you tell her about your powers too, why not, Clark? Don't you understand the truth about us? Then they'll have to accept us for who we really are.
I'm sorry.
She wants Clark to be alienated as well.
Letting people know about us is the only way that we're ever gonna be free, Clark.
See, there we go. I'm so glad they showed us her ability because it's not her. It is not her. Being framed. And I think it's Genevieve. I really think it's Genevieve. Who else could it be? Unless Lana's ancestor plays a part. Ah, fuck me. Sheriff Doolittle.
Mr. Kent, didn't see you there. Did you come to help your mother? Jean down.
No, Sheriff, I came here to see you. I found this in the car.
Oh, no.
When Jason was attacked.
Politician, Mr. Kent. So now you think your girlfriend's guilty, huh? To disappoint you, Mr. Kent. But I've already been down that road. Time of the first incident, I yanked her in for a little dog and pony. The scarf may have been there, but your girlfriend wasn't. An interrogation room with me at the time the second victim was.
Ah!
There's no way she could have done it.
Yes! Oh my god! Sheriff Doolittle done something good! No fucking way! I'll tell you what, that's the biggest thing in the episode for me, man. Ah, she covered Alicia. I'm so happy. Her skepticism and suspicion actually benefited us for once. Or benefited me.
Can any cell hold her?
Oh, I wonder how this is
Probably
gonna
not.
go.
Chloe Sullivan, ace reporter. Also about the people you call freaks and you don't even realize it. Why are you ignoring what's right in front of your face,
No.
Chloe? Don't you want to know the truth about Clark Kent?
No fucking way!
There's your crazy. You don't have to.
She's
I'm
got...
gonna prove it. Time.
No! Oh, Alicia, no!
Giving you your next headline. Clark.
Fuck, I don't want Chloe to find out like this.
Clark, Roden, there's something really wrong with the car. It won't stop.
Oh my god, Alicia!
Once you see this, you'll understand who he is, and you can use that poison pen of yours to enlighten Smallville.
No! No, 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 no! Oh, fucking Alicia!
Clark, what are you...
Oh, no! No! Oh, Alicia, fuck's sake! I've been rooting for you! No! Oh no, and now I don't know how she's gonna react because of the way she's found out! Fuck!
Voila, Smallville circa 1988. After that, everything changed. My
Oh,
father used to
Tim.
say the meteor shower infected Smallville somehow. It brought in...
Sounds like something from the Sci-Fi Channel.
We've cut to the only person who's actually
Sorry,
winning this
carried away,
episode.
but I don't have many memories of my father. He passed away when I was young.
I know what it's like to lose a parent. I cherish the memories I have of her.
About Smallville and the way things used to be. Nobody cares about right or wrong or like that football coach dating a student.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? It's this kid.
Lois, no, I mean, rules are there. If two got away with it, then other people would try. It's a good thing that they were punished.
Because someone thought their relationship was immoral?
I think that they got exactly what they deserved.
So he's a psychopath. Lois went on a date with a serial killer.
I've got studying to do.
Tim, you absolute moron. You pulled the hottest woman on the planet. Fumbled the ball. I can't fucking believe it. Oh man, why is it gonna be this douche? I would have preferred it to be Genevieve. Fuck.
Chloe, have you seen Clark?
Have I seen Clark do what? What,
Oh, she's still stunned. She's covering for him, though.
Something happened? Bad date. I'm starting to think maybe Alicia to find Clark.
he's probably zipping around looking for Alicia. Fine. Yeah, fine.
Oh.
He's probably out at Alicia's house.
Can you give me a call if he shows up here?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. Chloe's curious mind, her like reporter brain, it's fucked right now. Like, she is in complete shock. She's trying to process it, but she can't.
Glad you're finally home.
What are you doing?
I'm just looking for evidence to leave at the next murder.
Everyone thinks that I'm guilty because of you.
Used to be such a nice little town.
You don't understand what you've done. You're not getting...
What the fuck? What the fuck, man? There's gotta be a bigger game at hand here, right? There has to be. Otherwise, I am missing the mark completely here. There's something I'm not getting. Because this all seems ludicrous right now. What?
You certainly have grown.
You'll have to refresh my memory, Mrs. Teague.
Genevieve
Wasn't aware
knows
that we'd met before.
Lex.
No, please, Lex, call me Genevieve. Numerous committees with your father and your late mother. A bored young boy at the opera.
Some of my finer moments, I'm sure. I assure you, my tastes have matured.
I feel like Genevieve's behind everything. I
You
do.
developed a taste for quite a lot of things, Lex. I understand you have a relationship with...
Care to tell me where this is going?
My son is young, Lex, young and headstrong. He can't always see what's best for him. And with the wisdom of age, yes, I can. Throwing his future away, as is your friend. Surely you know they're in a relationship.
I don't usually involve...
You did intervene at the high school.
I'm not a family therapist, but I would suggest that you talk to your son.
Good on you, Lex.
Oh, I've tried, Lex. With young men, they don't listen particularly to their mothers.
How's she gonna play Lex into her advantage?
I was hoping I could persuade you to help me.
And how's she gonna do it?
As I said, you're
In other people's affairs of the heart, I know. Perhaps you should look at the bigger picture, Lex. I recently came across some info. Father managed to overturn his conviction and get out of prison.
Oh.
Very interesting.
Ah, she has got him by the balls. That is exactly what Lex wants. Genevieve is so fucking conniving, man. I really feel like she's behind everything. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more going on here. Poor dog's just chained to a fence.
No, please, no. Please. No. No! No! No!
Clark, what happened? I think I know who did this. And where we can find him.
I don't think he wants your help, Lois. Oh, come on, Clark!
Try not to feel too bad. I mean, hey, she did try to kill your...
Kill him, Clark.
Kill on, what does that make you?
No, try to understand for Smallville. I have to make things...
You killed Alicia. I loved her and you took...
Ah! I burnt it with his heat vision. That was sick.
You killed her!
Oh, look at the burn marks.
All she wanted was a chance.
Stop, Clark! Clark, you're killing me. gonna be okay.
Oh, look at him. He's broken. Oh man, I think he's gonna hold resentment to the others as well, and himself.
Now, why would Lex Luthor want to see me? Because you want to lecture me on the evils of a part-time...
I took a hard line about the school rules, Jason, but it cost you your job. And I'd like to make it up to you.
Really? You still have to
offer him a
reschedule
job.
my meeting with your HR guy over at Luthor Corp.
A position that pays $100,000 a year.
Because I'm obviously qualified for a $100,000 a year job. Your best to get between Lana and me.
She's trying to do a lot more than that, Jason. That's why I want to work together. To find out what she's really up to.
You want to team up against my mother? And how do I know I can trust you?
But what other choice do you have?
Oh, they're all playing their own agendas here. I think they're all just gonna start like playing each other and being sly and manipulative. Oh, I'm so intrigued to see how this dynamic works between Lex, Genevieve, and Jason. Oh no.
Honey, you've been up here for 2 days.
If I'd have believed her, she wouldn't be dead.
Clark, she was framed. There's no way you could have known that.
Do you know that Alicia wanted me to go to the sheriff with her and tell her everything? Me and what I can do. They wouldn't be so quick to judge her. I was too afraid of what people how they would react. But what if she was right? What I could do, and who I really am. Maybe she'd still be alive. And I just can't forgive myself for that.
I think Jonathan and Martha are realising just how damaged he is in this moment. I don't think they realise the severity of what he was going through recently. Not just in this moment, but leading up to this moment with how he's been feeling and how he's been so drastically affected.
I'm headed back to school. I have an 8 o'clock class tomorrow. Looking for clues about Tim's ability?
Too much already. Spent the last 4 years ferreting out. I never should have started this wall.
A reporter. You investigate and expose.
He doesn't want to do it anymore.
Being me.
Oh, I'm so proud of Chloe. I'm so proud of her.
Something someone didn't want you to know about them, would you tell them?
That depends. Is that person someone you care about? And does keeping this secret hurt anyone? Then my answer is no. But I would go out of my way to be supportive of. One day they would be comfortable enough to tell me themselves.
Oh.
No offense, Lois, but that's the last thing I expected to hear from you.
I've learned the hard way that even from the people they're closest to.
Lois Lane with the best
Is there
advice.
something you want to tell me? Are you the one with the secret?
No.
Well, technically, she's keeping one. But it's not
Okay.
hers.
I'll see you in a couple of weeks or so. I'm sure whoever it is that you're talking about.
Thanks. Bye. Safe drive home.
Okay.
I reckon Lois is smart enough to probably put together who it is. If she wanted to.
Clark, why didn't you just tell me?
I'm so proud of her. I'm actually so proud of how Chloe is handling this right now. Oh, fuck, man. This episode's getting to me.
Hey, Clark. I'm so sorry for everything. Being so different. Having everyone judge you before they even know you. People that might never accept you.
She's actually gonna make me cry, man.
I want you to know that I'm here for you. If you ever need to
Fucking
talk.
Thanks, Chloe. I appreciate that.
And Chloe is the nicest, bestest character in the entire show. Honestly, like, oh my fucking god. This episode got to me, guys, like so much more than I was expecting. I can't believe it. Oh my god, you're gonna have to give me a second, guys. Like, fuck. That ending really got to me. Like, the way Chloe picked her words there and directly spoke to Clark. And the way that she has acted upon finding out. Like, genuinely, like, it's making me emotional just talking about it. Like, I actually find such beauty in exactly how Chloe's reacted, because it's exactly what I hoped for. It's exactly what I hoped for when Chloe inevitably found out. And I was hoping that she would be the next one that found out. I did not expect it to happen in this episode, and I did not expect it to happen in the way that it did. That completely shocked me and caught me by surprise. But everything that happened with her afterwards, the way she acted upon it, I knew that Chloe would accept him, and I knew that she would be able to see it from his perspective, unlike I feel like so many people can. And I even feel like in the future, when other people find out, they won't necessarily have the same reaction as Chloe and maybe feel as content in knowing or accepting, so to say. I thought it was beautiful, and I can't get over how Chloe just spoke to Clark at the end there over Alicia's grave, and like the things that she said about him, about her feeling alienated and how alone she must have felt, and how hard that must have been. And when she's talking directly to him because she now knows his secret, and the idea of her being able to actually piece everything together now, and that conversation with Lois as well, where I love the fact that Lois gave the advice as well. I just do. I love Lois's character, but fucking Chloe is fantastic. Like, she honestly is. And having that like interaction between the two of them, where she asked Lois that, and Lois giving her that advice, and her realizing she should just do that for the sake of Clark because that's how he truly feels. And also in that moment, truly sort of, I feel like it doesn't really set in until she's taking down his photos from the wall and she's sort of getting that acceptance. But like, she really does start to realize just how lonely he has been his entire life, and how isolated and alienated, and how careful he's had to be, and how cautious. The way that she can even acknowledge that, even with like the past 3 years or the past 3 seasons, let's say, for example, being able to actively rethink about those memories and revisit them, and knowing how Clark must have felt in those moments, and being able to explain a lot of things that have been left up to interpretation, to say the least, or things that just didn't add up in the past now all get put together really nicely. And fuck, man, like, Chloe wasn't even the main part of this episode, and I need to talk about so much more, but I can't believe how much that scene got me. Like, that scene really fucking got me. It was just a tragically beautiful moment where the build up to it was absolutely phenomenal. And I want to talk about that now, because I want to go into the character development of Clark and what he's going through currently. And fucking Tom Welling is acting this season has been spectacular. Like, absolutely amazing. We had episode 6 where he took on the identity and persona of Lionel and did it to absolute perfection. And then we've had the build-up of throughout the whole season, and to be honest, the whole series, but specifically this season, of how lonely Clark is feeling and how isolated he is feeling because of his secret and the fact that he can't share it with anybody, so he feels he can't have a real relationship, and that his relationships have been ruined because of it, like what happened between him and Lana. And it really affects him. And this season, you've seen it slowly degrading in him and eating away at him, and really tearing down Clark and putting him in a real state of, I would say, in a lot of ways, you could argue it's a very depressive like state, or he's very isolated. He is very closed off from everybody on the planet, even the people that he's around on a regular basis. And that's the other hard thing to realize as well, because we we follow it from his perspective. But I think this season has done a remarkable job of just showing how greatly that effect has been, and how they've been able to do that over multiple episodes to get to this inevitable point was just fantastic. And coming off the back of the last episode with Alicia, who I haven't even spoken about yet, and I need to talk about Alicia because what a fantastic character she was. Can't believe I'm saying that. How we had, because I've got to tie the last episode into this one. I feel like these episodes go perfectly in sync with one another, and you can't really talk about the real meaning of this episode without talking about the story arc in the last episode, with Alicia returning and showing that she had clearly tried her very best to get help and get well, and she did to a very good extent, you could argue. And some outside factors started to reel her back into those crazy tendencies, let's say, but she still remained true and still did the right thing in the end, and managed to develop a relationship with Clark along the way, as a bit of a recap for the last episode, just to get into this one a bit more. Developing that, and also seeing the likes of Jonathan and Martha scolding him horrifically and unreasonably, in my opinion, over him wanting a relationship with Alicia because of her past and the things that had happened, not being very forgiving. And I noticed that being a theme this episode, and I mentioned it during the reaction, but I have to say, like, I feel like a lot of the characters right now are being very unforgiving and very ruthless is a good word to use, but I don't that wasn't the word I was thinking of in my head. They're being very, very harsh, to say the least, but they're being ruthless, they're being extreme, and they aren't giving any opportunity for a second chance for Alicia, despite what she did being horrific. I'm not disclosing that. I remember completely what she did, and it got brought up again this episode, which is a very good point, and she has to earn that trust back. But to not even allow her the opportunity and to alienate her and treat her the way that she has been treated this episode is awful, especially considering, like I said, I feel like a lot of the characters in this show have made considerable mistakes. And it's also a brilliant parallel to how Clark feels his friends would react if he was outed as an alien with powers. And it's really fascinating to see that, because now he's got a first-hand perspective at just how awful this could be, and how much now he's going to close himself off even more than he already was, and putting himself in a bad predicament. That I really like the concept around this season, because the season's actually been really light-hearted in a lot of ways, and I mentioned it at the start of the video, which is crazy. But at the same time, they are telling some really meaningful and emotional stories right now that are diving into the psyche of our characters and really tearing back on the layers of them, and getting to their real emotional troubles, and, you know, the things that burn away at them, and the real struggles inside them, and specifically Clark and Alicia. And I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I'm gutted Alicia died. I'm absolutely devastated. I was more shocked that she died because I just didn't expect it. I really expected Clark to save her, and it just caught me. And then that ending just broke me with everything all together, and Clark at her grave and Chloe there. And man, but she did. She got better, and that was the best part about her character development, was she genuinely was just somebody who wanted love and wanted that attention and wanted that connection with somebody that was like her, and she was obsessive and she was crazy in the first time we interacted with her and Clark, but she still genuinely loved him, and you could see the clear chemistry and connection between the two characters. So to be able to bring that story back around and bring her back in a moment that Clark really needed somebody like that, and give him the opportunity for it, but then to throw all of these hurdles in the way of them, which makes it very hard. And don't get me wrong, I understand why Clark inevitably fell into believing she could be responsible for it, because of everything was adding up against her. She had a past, and even in the last episode, despite Alicia arguably being much better, she still made the mistake of putting him on the red kryptonite, which it really affected Clark as well, and affected his relationship with his family, despite the fact I still feel that was unharsh. Feel that was very unfair and harsh. Anyway, to have her character scrutinised like she was this entire episode, and she remained so true to herself and so calm and humble and genuinely tried to do the right things. It's devastating. And that conversation she had with Clark before she died about going to the sheriff and Clark admitting his secret as well, with the idea that, or the possibility that she wouldn't be judged as much if people knew about Clark's powers as well, because they've known Clark for so long and they know his characteristics. And if somebody like Clark can have powers and be good, then maybe somebody like Alicia deserves at the very least a second chance to that trust and that belief that she can be a good person, you know, which again I just think is, this episode, man, has got to me so much. It really has. It really has. Like, Smallville does some really beautiful writing. But to go through all of that, and yes, she did snap towards the end. Like, because I am leaving out the one thing, which is she told Chloe Clark's secret. That's a big one. She did inevitably do that. But actually, I'm changing my mind on that a little bit, because I just used the word she snapped, and she didn't snap at all. She actually carried out exactly what she wanted to carry out with Clark at the sheriff's station, but she did it without Clark's permission, because she felt that she was right in that scenario about how people would react. The most tragic and sad part about this episode is Alicia was right, because she has set Clark up there and revealed his secret to Chloe without Clark knowing, and Chloe has reacted the exact way Alicia believed people would. They knew Clark's secret, which is a really interesting aspect and perspective when you think about it, because that doesn't mean that everybody would react that way if Clark's secret was exposed. That's not what I'm saying, but it proves the point that Alicia felt that way for a reason, and somebody like Chloe having the connection to Clark and stuff certainly obviously helps, and Chloe cares so much about him. She did exactly what Alicia thought, and obviously she was stunned, like I am, that she knows, and I'm not processing everything properly right now, guys, so I'm really trying my best to be able to give you everything that I feel about this episode, but I am struggling because it really got to me. Like, I've really resonated and connected with Alicia's character. I loved the story between Clark and Alicia. I really connected with Clark this episode and how he's feeling and the build up to it. Perfect this episode, and Lois was back as well. Like, it couldn't be fucking better. It honestly couldn't be better. And I actually have one minor issue with this episode that I will talk about in a second, because I'm just going on a tantrum right now, or a tandem right now, of talking about loads. This is going to be a long one, sorry guys. This episode was amazing. Right, where was I? Going back to Chloe finding out, and she acted the exact way Alicia hoped that other people would if Clark's secret came out, and Chloe, in fact, has immediately regretted investigating the Wall of Weird. She's not interested in it anymore to an extent, because of how she feels about Clark and how she does not want to hurt or expose him in any capacity. And I love the line that she says when she's taking down his photos and goes, "Why didn't you just tell me?" Because I knew this. I said it so many times. Chloe is the one character that I have believed in wholeheartedly that would just accept Clark, and she does. She does accept him. She loves and accepts him for exactly who he is. And this doesn't change anything for her, in her opinion. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful writing. That's beautiful storytelling. And the fact that I'm so emotional about it must clearly be something that they've done right. Do you know what I mean? Because they've connected me to this character in this story so much that I genuinely feel their emotions. I genuinely understand why they're saying and acting the ways they are, or saying the things they do, I should say. It was fantastic. And there's so much I haven't even talked about this episode. Like, I need to give a special mention to Alicia really quickly. Sarah Carter's character was brilliant. I loved her in the episode she was in. I thought the character development of the character was really well done. I'm absolutely devastated we're not going to get more of her, because I feel like there was so much potential for her. But the one thing that I am glad about is we got a complete story with her character. We got real character development over the course of 3 episodes, and that's brilliant story writing as well. Specifically for a recurring character or a lesser or minor character compared to our mains. They've done really well at fleshing her out. They've done really well at showing multiple sides to her. They've done really well at progressing her, and they've told a tragic ending to this character to inevitably move our character forward significantly with how they were developing that plot for him as well. And this is obviously going to be a key moment in the future. I have no doubt with how Clark's been building towards the isolation and everything, and to have the last 2 episodes how they have been and how they've played out. God, guys, I now understand. Like, I love when I get special mentions, right? Because it means I know you guys love the episode as well so much, to the point that you are letting me know about that episode in particular. But I still tend to forget the reasons you guys are obviously highlighting these episodes sometimes. And this episode blew me away so much more than I could have ever hoped for. Like, there was so much in it. There was a massive revelation in Chloe finding out, and it was done in the most perfect way possible. Jason's mum showed back up very unexpectedly. She is definitely the mastermind going on behind all of this, and I feel like that is going to come out in the future. I could be completely wrong, but I just feel like there's so much more to it. And my one annoyance with this episode, let's say, is I wasn't thrilled with Tim's character because it seemed so coincidental and not tied in. Like, I really felt like it would have been a lot better to have Genevieve as the overarching, but I still feel like that's a possibility. Like, that hasn't sort of slipped, because it also felt so random to how Tim was introduced as the antagonist this episode. I kind of liked the subplot, but I kind of didn't, if you know what I mean. Like, it was, but because everything else was so perfect, like, it doesn't even bother me in the slightest, really, if that was a one and done or not. I hope for what I hope for, but if it's not, then I honestly couldn't care less, because I feel like there was so much more that this episode was truly based around. I really enjoyed seeing a little bit more of Lana and Jason, and I don't want to say developing their relationship, because that's not what I mean, but like seeing the intricacy of their relationship, because I like how the dynamic shifts when Genevieve gets involved, or Mrs. Teague. And I like how the tension builds between them, and you can tell that nobody really knows where to step, but Genevieve is clearly 5 steps ahead of them, and she knows how she wants to play it out. And like I said, I still feel like she played a massive part in. She wants them broken up, but like, there's no doubt in my mind, and I feel like she got them together in the first place. It sounds so far-fetched and stupid, but at the same time, she is a witch. I'm so sure of it. She's a witch, and that dude had some nuts powers that, to me, felt very witch-like. They really did feel witch-like. The way he turned into dust and the sort of ability he had with it, like, but again, it could just be a major coincidence. But yeah, I did love Genevieve coming back. I loved her interaction with Lex. I really enjoyed the dynamic between those two. It felt very, like, she felt very seductive in that moment towards him, but it was also, like, really, I don't want to say appealing, that's not the right word. Like, it was really intriguing and captivating to see it, because, like, I liked how Lex sort of bounced off her, and I can see them all trying to play their own agenda. And I'm interested to see how that plays out as well. Like, I can't wait to see how Lex plays with Jason, and if they are truly going to work together, or if it's going to be more like I expect, and they will be playing each other whilst working together to play Genevieve, and Genevieve's going to be playing at both of them, and it's going to go round in this triangular sort of focus, and maybe people like Clark get involved in later on if the story progresses to the point they need to become involved. I don't know, but I feel like Genevieve is the main antagonist. Like, I feel like the plot revolves around her, and I suppose in turn Jason, because he is related to her. So I'm really curious to see what goes on there, and I'm very interested to see how that develops and transpires. But I'm really glad that the main focus this episode was, again, Clark's mental state and where he is at the moment and how he feels, and the relationship that he had with Alicia and how that has come to its conclusion, and the effect it is going to have on him moving forward, the effect that it's going to have on all of his relationships, his family. It was amazing, guys. Like, I fucking love season 4. Like, season 4 episode 1 might have been my favorite episode of the series. This episode really is up there as well. Like, this episode is amazing. I'm blown away by just how brilliant it was. And the acting from every character was great. I love that Chloe got a central plot. I absolutely love that she found out. I was devastated and shocked at how she found out. I was devastated and heartbroken with the ending to Alicia and Clark, and Alicia in general. there were so many things I felt this episode that I really don't feel like, even now, and I know I've gone into great detail talking about how I feel like I haven't even hit the tip of the iceberg with it. Like, I feel like there's so much that I am missing out. So I do apologise if there was anything you guys really wanted me to mention and I haven't had the chance to mention it, because I am trying my absolute best. Like, I love this episode so much. Lois Lane, yet again, being in the episode, and it's one of the very best. Seems like a regular occurrence here. We need more Lois Lane. Man, this episode was fucking amazing. I'm curious to see what goes on between Clark, Martha, and Jonathan in the near future. I'm curious to see how their relationship is affected by this, because I feel like they were very unreasonable. I've stated it so many times now. They really didn't understand the level of severity and the concept of how badly Clark was struggling, and now it has resulted in, I feel like Clark is going to be an extremely damaged person moving forward, and this is going to greatly affect him, and I hope it does, because I feel like it should. I feel like this is a monumental thing. I'm really curious to see how Chloe starts to navigate the near future, but I feel like I have a good idea, and if I see any more scenes like I saw at the end of this episode, I am going to be breaking my heart on a regular basis, guys. Like, Chloe seems to break my heart. She just does. Like, she has some of the best moments. Like, I still think about season 2 when Clark got, I can't remember the exact episode, but I know it was in season 2 when Clark got sick and Chloe was talking to him, and she was opening up to him and telling her feelings. It might have been season 1 or 2. I'm getting everything muddled up now because my emotions are just. The thing is, if I didn't just come off the back of this, I'd know the episode goes, like, because I remember the scene so clearly and I loved it. It was so beautiful and raw, and it broke my heart. But yeah, the scene where Chloe is opening up to Clark and she tells him how she truly feels because he can't hear her and he's not conscious, and fucking he says Lana's name. Oh my god, it broke my heart. And she's done it again. Alicia broke my heart as well this episode, which I wasn't expecting. I really am a mess right now. Like, I don't know how to feel coming at the end of this. Like, I don't feel like I've even scraped the surface of the things I want to say, which is annoying in some ways, but I suppose it just happens, right? I'm really curious to see what happens with Genevieve, Jason, and Lana and that story. I'm really hoping that Clark manages to move forward and eventually heal himself. And I cannot wait for the moment where Chloe and Clark finally have that interaction where Chloe admits that she knows, or Clark finally tells her. It's going to be so wholesome. And after this episode, it's going to mean so much to me. I really do think this is a beautiful show. Like, I'm so invested into the show and the characters. I find the writing beautiful in its own unique way, and I'm so happy that I get to experience it with you guys and I get to discuss these things and I get to react with you guys for the first time for me, because it just makes it so much more exciting. I can't wait to hear your guys' opinions on the episode and see how you felt about it the first time. I'd love to know how you feel about Chloe finding out, how you feel about Alicia dying. Please let me know what you felt about that final scene, because I think that's one of the best scenes in the entire series. Like, just like I compared the Chloe scene a few minutes ago, I think it was truly beautiful. Honestly, there's nothing better than it. Or there's very few things better than it. So let me know what you thought about that scene. What do you think about Genevieve returning, and do you think she's playing a part? I certainly do. Did you enjoy how the story of Alicia progressed up until now? And what did you think about the 2-part? Because like I said earlier, but I feel like this episode really goes in sync with the last one. A bit like how 4-1 and 4-2 go in sync with each other perfectly. They feel like a mini movie in a lot of ways that just needed that extra bit of time to really tell the length of that plot point. And I thought this was a perfect 2-parter, and I'm so excited for the next episode, but I'm also so terrified because I don't see how they top this episode for me. Like, it was just so well done. But I'm also really looking forward to seeing how the story progresses and how we continue throughout the rest of the season. I can't wait to see where this season goes for the end and where we end up by the start of season 5. I really fucking love this show, man. And I hope you guys are loving the reactions to it, because obviously that is the most important thing. But let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below, guys. I would love to hear from you and discuss all of these things, especially this episode, because the best ones are the ones that we always want to talk about the most and just relive and remember. So let me know down in the comments. But I hope you all enjoyed this reaction, and if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support, guys. It does mean the world to me, so thank you for that. Stay tuned for the next reaction, whatever it may be, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.